Welcome back to the last game for now between the Viper and Scogo. Viper is the Persians in yellow, Scogo blue, Malians. Let's see what the last game is bringing us. I think I haven't seen this game, so I don't really know what's happening here. Main goat for Scogo, safe in the back here. 2 sheep yet to take. We have the main stone also, not so safe, but in the back. Could wall this if you really needed to. 4 deer inside, which is nice. The second stone is forward outside. One relic forward and is towards Viper. I dare you what? Not sure, maybe Persian Douche, that's possible. Second and third goat on the left hand side. And we have another relic here. Wait, that's one relic close to space, but forward, one relic on the right hand side close to the second stone. A relic in the neutral zone, this one on the left hand side also kind of in the neutral zone. Extra stone on the left, extra gold on the left. And that's Viper's third goat probably. There's also boar outside for the Viper. Did we miss anything in Scogo space? I think not. For the Viper, we have deer inside, 4 of them as well, which is nice to see. Scouting with the sheep, which is also something that players should do a little bit more on arena, I feel. But usually they're just using the scout because they have more time, of course. Main stone forward, second goat inside but forward. The third goat, as we've seen, far outside. Second stone outside, close to the walls. The spore outside. And the main goat, that's an annoying tree. You cannot hop it, so you need to cut it completely if you want to build something on a tile. Main goat, but safe in the back at least, so Viper should be fine here. And the question is, what can you do with Persians? First of all, what can you do seriously, and then what could you do to troll or to go for a challenge? Now, Persian douche, no, please not. If that's a Persian douche, I think I will stop the game. Wouldn't be too interesting. We've seen that before. You could go for heavy scorpions. Seriously, paladins possible against the Malians. I guess heavy camels might be an option. Siege rams, onagers, bombard cannons available. You got halberdiers, you got hand cannoneers. So Persians have a lot of good options actually, but you need to get there and you need to survive until that game. Of course, until that point. Of course, Persians also have a very strong economy with the faster working TCs, and there is the war elephant option, which we might see actually in this game. I imagine if there was viewers challenging the Viper, they would say, yeah, go for war elephants, win it with them. It's not really a good idea in 1v1. Elite war elephant is really expensive. War elephants cost like, I think it's 200 food, 80 gold. Is that correct? Or do they even cost more gold? So you can't really do that in a 1v1 unless you have a very big advantage. And we might, Viper still try it out. Going for stone now. How is Scogo doing? We're going to see 24 pop for now. Yeah, it's going for 25 apparently, or maybe more. Sending one villager to stone, which is interesting. Does he need to fix a wall? Actually, put a palisade here to stop Viper from hopping in. We've seen that in the Khmer game. And Viper is the first to click up to feudal age. Actually, 25 population only, but Persians can go up really fast, and Viper has a lot of free food from the deer, so he will have no trouble to go for that fast castle. And then I guess we should see at least 3 TCs, unless Viper is going for some 1 TC shenanigans, which is unlikely, but possible, I guess. And Scogo upping a little bit later, 3 farms up and running. And is he going for anything special? 2 villages on stone, 2 on gold. We might see a castle and some Gebetos from Scogo here. Malians Gebetos, quite strong, and they can be used really well. Viper has proven that before. If you remember that clip on Twitch, when he used the elite Gebetos inside 3 siege towers to like drop them under TC, hit it a few times, then get them in again and move on. I think it was against Teto on some water, mixed water arena, water map. It was really funny to see, and if you haven't seen this before, check out the clips on Viper's Twitch for sure. We have Viper on the way to Castle Age, Market Blacksmith up, 27 population now, 2 villages in stone as well, so maybe he wants to go for Castle eventually, and nothing special so far, so he's gonna go defensively at the start, I guess. We have Scogo on the way to Castle Age. Did he go for any? No, 5 villages on stone, but it doesn't really make sense to go for barracks at this point in the game. We have a little bit of a scout fight. Scogo has to run away. Viper took the first hit, I guess, 25 against 25. Ooh, this could be close. And I think Scogo is still gonna go into his space somehow and try to, maybe he's gonna try to wall Viper in here. There's a possibility to do that. It's not gonna be too difficult. And there's the house coming up. Is the villager moving forward? Yes. Scogo is probably going to, maybe he doesn't even lose. No, he's losing the scout here actually. Could have worked. And now that house is up, and yeah, Viper is trapped inside. He can see the villagers on stone, obviously, so he knows what's coming up, but he cannot use the scout any longer. Now, Viper probably going for extra TCs here. He's going for a town center on the main stone. Another TC coming up somewhere on the wood line here in the back. Okay. decent TC spots, I guess. Yeah, it's alright. And we have Viper now with 3 TCs up and running, but he won't be able to sustain villager production, I guess. Doesn't have enough villagers to produce from the extra 2 TCs that he has now because he clicked wheelbarrow. It's a little bit of a mistake, to be honest. Now he's trying to cut that tree. Maybe he wanted to try and say, okay, can I get a lumber camp, a mining camp here, something like that. But now he has to go for the side lumber camp. Castle coming up from Scogo, somewhat in front of his main TC, but I don't really see what this is doing for him. It's not covering the second stone. It's probably covering most of his map, maybe. And do we see the first Gebetos? Yes, they're going straight to the back to hit the scout. I think that scout is pretty much doomed. Now, one hit. How do we attack? 10 attack. Yeah, easy. Those Gebetos, low on HP, but fast and 5 range with 10 attack. That's really good here. Scogo is going for a few more farms. Does he have an extra TC? One TC coming up in the back here on the wood line. Makes sense to have a few more TCs, but he wanted to go for the Gebeto production first, and he is going for the relics as well. So Viper not going out with anything. Lost the scout now, was trapped before, and we see Viper purely booming. Scogo doing loom now as well, and Scogo should be able to get all 5 relics in. I think I can go a little bit faster here. Scogo is moving a villager forward. Did I see that right? There she is, to put a siege workshop up probably. But Viper should be able to deal with that. A siege tower hop would be so awesome, but it's not going to happen. Instead, Scogo is starting to attack the gate. I guess he wants to go for Mangonel then, or even for a ram. That's also possible. Mangonel coming in. Viper resources low, but he almost got enough stone for a castle. He's now sending more villagers to stone. I think he has enough farms to sustain villager production easily. And yeah, that's looking good. Tower March coming in from Scogo, an outpost here, and the Mangonel is starting to attack that castle. But Viper has enough stone, and that castle has the perfect distance to not get attacked by the Mangonel, or the villagers will be safe at least. Gate should go down quite fast. Good amount of Gebetos here. Viper doing handcart. And now the castle is up and Scogo is losing one Mangonel. TC still getting attacked, but it's on 4,800 HP when it's complete, so it takes a while before one of these TCs is going down. Viper doing Town Watch, going for the Siege Workshop now as well. He is still booming, 24 minutes in with 3 TCs and 80 villagers. I think he should have, well, he went for a castle. Okay, maybe he shouldn't have more. A few more would be possible. Now Scogo is saying, okay, let's try to see if I can find anything out about Viper's map, but those Gebetos have so little resistance to any archer or melee or archer attacks that they really are not good scouting units. And we have Scogo coming in with wheelbarrow with the market as well. Does he have a 30C up on a wood line? Yes. And he is fine with the gold. Almost enough stone for another castle. He could buy his way up to Imperial Age if he wanted to. Or maybe he's just gonna wait here for him to come in, for the food to come in. Viper clicked up to Imperial Age first. And did he buy some? Sold 100 food. Really? I'm not sure about that. Got a Mangonel to get rid of those outposts. Scale barding up on the way. Gold mining coming up. Viper, what are you going to do? No barracks up yet. That means he will be slow to get military units out. And he's still on the main stone. University, maybe chemistry to go for bombard cannons and possibly hand cannoneers against the Gebetos, but Gebetos should be stronger than hand cannons, to be honest. And I think Scogo is going to stay on Gebetos for now, putting up a castle in front of that second and third gold, which makes a lot of sense. Outpost coming up here. Scogo playing quite smart, and he should be able to even cover that extra stone here as well. A villager with loom. Ooh, but she's on low HP. Is she going to die here? It could be really close. I think she's still winning, and no T90 woo this time. Villager actually surviving. Now Viper moved out to get a castle up, but ooh, I think I missed some of that. Villagers going away. 80% is this a doubt castle, but there's a Mangonel around, and those Gebetos are trying to take down a few more villagers. Viper is definitely going to get that castle up, but he lost a few of those villagers, only on below 120 now, or some 120. And what is Viper going to do? Crop rotation, 2 men, so going for the economy upgrades. 2 castles to be safe. There's 1 war elephant, so we might see the elephants in the end. And barracks now coming up for a stable. A few villagers to go for lumber camp. Viper has a very strong economy, but no military units, only 3. Then again, Scogo is up to Imperial Age, going for Leech Gebeto and monks. Block printing, chemistry coming in as well. Maybe Scogo is expecting the elephants now, but Leech Gebeto makes a lot of sense, and Viper is not showing anything. Bloodlines coming in, but that's maybe also for the elephants only. What is Viper going to do? He's got a lot of resources. I guess not enough to go for a lead war elephant upgrade. Is that like 1300 food, 1400? Even more? I want to find out now, actually. I think it costs a lot. It's what, 200 food, 75? No, where's the upping? Sorry for that. Not here. Is that nowhere? It should be somewhere around here. Am I blind? Do I not see it? Sorry for that. Maybe I don't see it. Oh, okay. Maybe we're gonna find out by looking at Viper's resources. I thought it was standing in the... or maybe I just didn't see it, really. That's possible. I hope you could see it. And if not a big problem. We're going to find out eventually. Viper going for iron casting, husbandry, doing all the upgrades, but only one war elephant. I guess he wants to go for elite, actually. And Viper is not doing anything else. Do we see bombard cannons? Yes, that's something. 1500 food in the bank. Is it enough? Is it 1600? It's at least 1500 food, and is it a lot? I think 1000 gold maybe, or something like that. Damn, I need to look those things up. I used to know those, but that's probably 2-3 years ago at least. Viper's moving out to the second stone, removing the walls because, yeah, why would you need them? Elite war elephant on the way, conscription coming up. Viper taking a lot of gold here, and he's got decent resources. But Scogo 27 military units, and with 2 castles for now. Siege workshop for bombard cannons coming up. Mahoots on the way from Viper as well to make the elephants fast, I think. And looks like Scogo is not running into problems yet. Also, the monks that he prepared, block printing is available, and I think he did illumination as well. So we'll be fine here. Monk looking around for something. He won't find any more relics. He's got all 5. Maybe just wanted to know if Viper is moving to the front here somewhere. Masonry on the way for Viper, and another castle coming up. That's pretty far forward. Elite war elephant production starting. 620 HP. Fully upgrades on the defense. Blast furnace coming in as well. And Mahout's done. So these war elephants are actually quite fast now. And Elite Gebettos have 13 plus 2 attack, plus... no, not coming in. Malians do get a plus 4? Not sure. I guess they do, but I'm not quite sure about that. And Viper has to move back now. Also, I think Scogo, yeah, 4 monasteries up, and he's producing monks. Got a lot of food in the bank, so he could sell food if he wanted to. And 2 of those, 3 trebuchets going down to the fast-moving elite Gebettos, and 3 war elephants already converted. Bombard cannons trying to hit the elephants as well. The monks need to go back here. They should will die fast if they're getting attacked here. 20 plus 4 attack. That's 2 hits, and the monk is down. But Scogo has gone for a few good conversions. Bombard cannon getting repaired even. It should fall still. And the elite Gebettos, yeah, they have 15 attack, but those war elephants only take like 11 damage. So it's really going to take a long time before those elephants are going down. Therefore, Scogo is producing more and more monks still. There's a lot of resources in the bank. Both players are going for Viper's gold here. I think Scogo needs to put some castle up here as well. The Viper going for the castle, and he's sending in elite war elephants, but that's pretty much the only thing he's doing. Faith even coming in, which makes a lot of sense. Viper is going for a lot more farms, doesn't have a lot of space in his base, and he's got a lot of gold in the bank, so he can go for more war elephants. Only 3 castles down, that's not a lot. Ballistics coming in, I guess for the castles, is that possible? And this castle is somewhat of a doubt castle. Viper 136 villagers, but the castles are 92% and getting attacked by 2 bombard cannons now. Scogo with a big military advantage, and he's even clearing up the lumber camp on the left hand side. Viper found an extra gold inside his base, which I didn't even see before. Viper found it, really nice to see. Squires and plate armor coming in for Scogo now as well. These elite Gebettos will be even stronger. And Scogo 6 monks, at least 6. There's number 7, maybe more. A few of those elite war elephants in Scogo's possession. He's controlling them. And fervor coming in as well makes sense. Plate mail armor for the elite Gebettos finished. And Scogo, even though he may not have the quality army, but elite Gebettos are quite strong, and that's not enough elite war elephants yet to be able to take that fight. Bombard cannons also for the Viper. Viper has 1, 2, 3 castles up, and I guess he's still... no, he's not producing. What is happening now? Why is he not producing war elephants? Is he going for something else? Bombard cannon coming in. He's doing a few stables now. Light Kev coming in. So Viper is actually switching to trash this time to try and win this game, but it's not gonna be easy. Scogo is not in a score lead, but in the population lead, and he still has the monks around. If he can get close to the elephants, and the elite Gebettos now moving in to just snipe those bombard cannons, which is smart, but he's losing a lot of them as well. That's not too good. Now the light Kev coming in. Viper with a really nice surprise attack here. And I think you should be able to get a few of those monks down. There's still at least a dozen monks that I can see here in that big group. And Scogo is starting to convert, moving back with the monks now. There's 8 or 9 remaining. And he should start to convert elephants instead of the light Kev. But he wants to protect his monks first. And I think that's quite good. The war elephants actually doing good at this point, but there is still at least 2. And, bombard cannons falling. Viper is getting a decent attack going, 29 against 38 military units, so not so far apart. Viper is adding in light cav resources for him. Slow on gold, but otherwise looking good. Pretty much the same for Scogo, has enough stone for another castle. The wall defense moving forward now, and the light cav are doing really good, but as long as Scogo can micro against the light cav, he should be fine here. Also, he's doing knights now. Why not camels? I'm not sure about the knight choice here. Viper is still looking good. He's selling food now, wants to get gold in, but I guess the prices are quite low already. Yeah, 17 for both. And looks like Viper is getting an advantage here. Really nice to see Viper is able to push with the elite war defense plus the light cav this time. So not going for a pure challenge, but he's using the elite war defense as good as he can, and they might be viable on a 1v1 sometimes. Starting to attack the villagers. Oh, look how fast these are going down. Obviously, well, an elephant, you don't want to get attacked by an elephant in real life. That could be GG quite fast. I mean, it's a serious one this time. Castle for Scogo on the right hand side. He's got 3 castles. But Viper could add in a trebuchet or something. Bombard cannons coming forward to take that castle down. And Scogo only 4 plus 4 elite Gebetos, not too many at this point. Going for more monasteries as well. He still got 3, 4 here, but not so many monks around. That's 1, 2 monks here, even a gate coming up. That makes sense. The monks behind it. And I think Viper needs to switch from the elite war defense to some more trash units or to some siege maybe. Not sure, hussars should be good. It's only light cav for now. Viper is low on resources. He has got 129 villagers and only at least 120 working, but it's not going to be easy to finish the game using elite war defense. They're just so expensive. Light cav are going to be okay-ish, and I think Viper should add in some halberdiers maybe to have some more treasures or even lead skirmishers, which I don't really like, but it's possible. Ooh, those light cav are on stand ground. That's not good. You don't want to have the light cav getting killed by just a few pikemen here. You usually want to run away, but it looks like Scogo is able to defend for now. If that castle is falling, we might see a different story, but Scogo is able to repair it in time, and I think the castle is staying. Viper adding in cap drum upgrade, and is not going for any more elite war defense. I think he needs to go for siege units now, so siege rams might be an option here. Still, there's a few elite war defense on the field. Viper's taking his own 3rd gold, but not without enemies around, and the elite war defense though doing good at this point. Scogo has a few bombard cannons, actually 4 of them at least, inside those siege workshops, and he's sending in more and more of these pikemen. I guess Malians don't get halberdier, I'm not sure, maybe they get. Scogo has enough stone for another castle if he wants to, but he's repairing his own castle first. The monk moving forward to convert a siege workshop. Oh yes, that's nice, not a bad idea. The elite war defense dying to the pikemen now, and those light cav are attacking a monk, but then again standing around here doing nothing. That's not good. What is Viper doing here? Why is he putting units on stand ground? It doesn't make sense. Viper going to the town center on the extra gold, and Scogo has the bombard cannon here. This town center might fall fast actually. Elite Gebetos moving in. On the other side, a few pikemen fighting a few light cav, I guess. No main fight here. Let's go to the left. Yeah, Viper's giving up on that TC. I guess it was not possible to fight all those elite Gebetos fast enough. Light cav not close, and there are still a few single elite war defense, but not too many of them. Viper's still producing, which is amazing to see. Scogo is not in trouble, but he is always fighting decent armies, and he doesn't have an easy game here. Looks like he might have a hard time to actually be able to break free or get some map control back. Again, still he's taking some of that gold, which is very important for him. And now Viper has lost a lot of military units. Not so much resources remaining. So many resources. Not so many military units remaining. Still no hussars. Siege ram coming in. But Viper, despite the 130 villages, is low on pretty much everything. KD a little bit better for him, but that means he lost a lot of war defense as well. And of course Scogo got a good amount of conversions in. Viper's siege ram soon to be finished, and it's a little bit of a ceasefire somehow. Some minor fights on the right hand side with that pikeman over the walls, but we have a clear line where no military units are at this point in the game. Barracks coming up on the right hand side. What is Scogo going to do now? I would love to see him add in standard infantry, but I guess it's too expensive and not really the best unit choice here. The pikeman will do good. The bombard cannon hitting that castle now. Viper has a little bit of stone to repair, but no villages close. And the siege rams are not moving forward yet. Quick gates coming in. Ooh, nice. Light cav still moving into those bombard cannons. Was not quick enough. Architecture coming in from Scogo. And second bombard cannon not going down. Pikemen still around to be, defend them. Now Viper is going with Light Cav attacking that house, but I think Scogo should be able to re-wall this. I think the wall's coming up immediately. Yeah, put a gate here. Hussar finally coming in from the Viper, but Scogo has 80 military units against only 27, most of them pikemen, and that's the exact counter to the Hussars. Maybe it's going to be hard for Persians to actually counter Halberd and Siege. It could be a tough combination. Viper could go for heavy Scorpions, would love to see it. Scogo is housed, 200 population pop cap, Viper only on 170, and 38 against 31 against 88 military units. That's a big difference, even though Viper has the quality army, but the numbers matter here. And Scogo still has a bombard cannon in here, backup, population limit reached, and Hussar is moving back now to try and defend the castle from falling. Trebuchet is surrounded by pikemen, on the other Trebuchet is elite Shabedos, and even bombard cannon around. Now the siege is moving forward, maybe, but the castle is going down fast. There we go, Viper only one castle left, elite wall defense is not an option for him any longer, and I guess it's going to be hard for Viper now to come back, because after that ceasefire, Scogo was given enough time to actually group his army. They got a lot of army going, he's moving the castle forward, but as siege rams around, where's the villagers from Scogo? Ooh, this could be dangerous. Those siege rams are dying fast, villagers starting to build the castle, and yeah, losing it. Scogo, I think, just lost the stone. I don't think he cancelled that one. Viper losing the siege rams in return. The last of the lead war defense probably going to die soon. The TC will fall. Bombard cannons might get attacked by the Hussars, but there's still a lot of elite Shabedos around to be able to defend here. Another castle coming up even more forward, and the last castle from Viper is getting attacked here. Looks like Scogo was able, yes, to survive long enough, and in the end Viper is calling the GG. What an amazing game, War Elephant time here, but in the end Scogo managed to use the elite Shabedos and later a lot of pikemen, with the monks of course, to defend from those really tanky and strong units, but they are really expensive at the same time. And I hope you enjoyed the games. By the time this game is getting published, I probably won't have casted for like 1.5 or 2 weeks, because I had cast a lot of games before that. I still hope you enjoyed them. I'm not sure when the next games are going up. Maybe I will find some time. I have found some time in the meantime. So hope you enjoyed these games and these games. See you on the next ones. GG.